So I just wanted to do a quick sort of addendum really to the last video that I did on the X Pro 2. There's a couple of things in that one that I didn't mention that I really thought was important to cover. And the first one of those is the little joystick on the back of the camera for focusing with, to move the focus point around. That is the best implementation of that I've ever seen. It is so easy to use and it's really, really intuitive, and I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know if they'll do that on the XT2. I really hope they will, but as it stands, I think that is absolutely a winner by itself. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the film simulations. The Acros modes, Acros or Acros, whatever it is, film modes on there are superb. Really, really good. The black and white has always been good on Fuji. It's been one of the sort of strongest points of the cameras. But that's definitely the best implementation so far. They look really creamy and rich and like contrasty, but not too contrasty. There's plenty of dynamic range in them, yeah, especially if you're using RAW, of course. And then there's the RAW files themselves. Like everything in those RAW files just seems so buttery smooth when you start to move it. It's not just the extra resolution, and sure you can crop in a little bit more and things look a little sharper and whatever, but it isn't that. There's something else about those files when you start to move things around. A good example is clarity. Normally on the Fuji X Trans files, as soon as you go above about sort of 10 on the clarity slider on Lightroom, you start to get something that doesn't actually look that nice. Things start to look a little crispy, a little metallic, a little dark. Colours start to go. With these files, that you can push them a lot further. They have a sort of, it kind of looks softer, smoother, not soft in the way of lacking of sharpness, but creamier, richer. It's more of a luster that comes off when you put the clarity slider up a little bit, and that gives you an extra depth in the picture, an extra sense of sharpness if you want to sort of go down that route with your post-production. I was really impressed by it. There are a lot of people, I think, because the videos that I've made so far on the X Pro 2 haven't been singing its praises without question. I think there's a lot of people out there that think that I don't like the camera, and it's not the case. And having tried one, I really do like it. It may even be that I end up getting an X Pro 2 and an XT2 as well. I just think that for me, for the type of work that I do, I really do love that tilty screen, and I am holding out for a camera that does 4K video, so that eventually I can start, doing that for the YouTube channel. But the X Pro 2 is a really, really good camera, and I wanted to make this addendum video because I didn't want people to come away from the videos that I've done so far about the camera thinking that I didn't think it was any good, because I think some people definitely, after I've done the first one, got that impression, and it isn't true. It's not, there are things about it which I'd change, definitely. There are things about it which aren't perfect for me, but for other people, like Phil, for example, who's using it yesterday, they're absolutely perfect for him. So, yeah, I think it is a question of, horses for courses, most definitely, and who knows, I may end up with one of each. So watch this space, for that as the channel develops, and, as funds allow, who knows, you might see different Fuji cameras, in the channel. I'm sure you will as the years go by, and yeah, I wouldn't be overly shocked and fall off your chair while you're watching these videos if an X Pro 2 rocks up in one of these films at one of these points. But that's it. That's what I've got to say on that. As always, please subscribe using the button and things underneath here, and I'll see you all again soon. Cheers.